BioWare's recent announcement of a new IP coming next April has me excited. Did they announce a date? I don't think they did. Anyways, we are getting a whole new universe with heavily suggested online components from some of the best world builders. Mm-hmm. My question is, since they've already done sci-fi with Mass Effect, fantasy with Dragon Age, what type of universe would you like to see BioWare create for us next? Thanks, keep up the good work on the podcast and the consistently hilarious Sonic the Hedgehog Super Replay. Good job, Reeves.
Yeah. Tune in.
Find
out all about it. We're getting a lot of shout-outs.
Yeah.
What do you guys want from the new IP?
Remember Shadow Realms? I mean, come on. You can't just that was a thing. That didn't happen.
So you're saying they're going to cancel the new IP?
I'm just saying.
You think they're just going to bring it back?
No. I mean,
what are you saying, Dingus?
What am I saying? I don't know.
What do you want, JV?
Well, I mean, if it's a new IP, it's not Jade Empire, which is what I want them to go back to.
More than new IP, you would want.
I want Jade Empire to go on because that's their weirdest game. Like I went back and played it 2 years ago.
I'd argue the Sonic Dark Brotherhood's their weirdest game.
Well, that's their weirdest game that matters.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was just remembering, man, this is funky. Like all the fighting styles and the characters. But I mean, if it's sci-fi, if we have to say some new genre, maybe something steampunky, I guess.
Well, that's certainly so. They released concept art,
and it looks sci-fi.
It looks something. So I think it's from 2014, the E3, and who knows how much it changed. Could have been rebooted 6 ways to Sunday since then. But it could be sci-fi or it could be post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, that's what I was
cobbled together housing. I'm leaning towards post-apocalyptic. All they've said is it'll have modern stories, dynamic worlds, and they want to bring people together.
Man,
I didn't know I didn't want post-apocalyptic until you said it.
Yeah,
it's just such a bummer.
I am tired of post-apocalyptic.
Well, it could be done, in the same way that Horizon Zero Dawn is post-apocalyptic. Like, there's plenty of variety within that banner.
And, the original Mass Effect, I'm sure when that was coming out, people were like, oh, well, cool, another Star Wars game. And then they did
I guess, but generic
cool things with it.
Sci-fi sounds cooler to me than post-apocalyptic. We'll see. I mean, they have the fantasy, they have sci-fi, so post-apocalyptic makes sense. But I'd really prefer something different, like you said, Jade Empire or steampunk or something cool like that.
I want something like Earthbound.
Yeah, modern day, like Harry Potter style magic.
I mean, they already had that with Shadowrunner, though, so I doubt they're doing that again.
Although with Aaron Flynn in the interview that we did during our Mass Effect coverage, which you can go back and watch, we talked about the new IP a little bit. I joked with him because he's an Undertale fan. He confirmed that the new IP is not a licensed Undertale game, so there's a hot scoop.
Ooh.
Also, he said that it was more finished than you'd think. They've been quiet for a long time up there in Edmonton. It is, in theory, a lot of the leads from the Mass Effect 3 team and that bulk of development team that have been working on this thing. So. And also, in that interview, Aaron Flynn talked a lot about how they're thinking a lot about co-op stories within BioWare, outside of Old Republic even. So that could be where they're going with this.
How much do you think they'll kind of follow what Bungie did with Destiny? Kind of follow that formula?
That seems to be the rumor.
Co-op, some kind of
something
light
like
RPG action, maybe shooters.
Thank you so much for watching this excerpt from the Game Informer Show podcast. You can click right here if you want to subscribe and listen to the audio version of the full show. Full episodes air every Thursday, and they feature Game Informer editors sitting around talking about the biggest reviews, previews. We talk about exclusive impressions of Game Informer's cover stories. We have long-form developer interviews, everything that's great in gaming. So every Thursday, be sure to check it out.